2.
Welcome, everybody, to the Scooter Nation. I'm your host, Ethan Klein, a.k.a. the Foopish Scooterist. Joined with me is my lovely co-host and wife, Ela Klein, Foopy Minimus Scooterish. Foopish Minimus. Today's episode is sponsored by Privacy and Ring, and we come, first of all, with great news. Last week, we had our epic scooter extravaganza, really. Mm-hmm. We talked for close to an hour. We ordered the scooter live. We did a poll. Everybody, a vast majority of people voted, 50% voted for the Gatsby.
Yeah.
And I thought at first, it's just such a stupid scooter, but that's what makes it great. And, you know, Mike, the guy we were talking to, who I wanted to take on a scooter ride with me, reached out. And he's like, yo, really funny show. Everybody's been blowing our website up. But seriously, I work on commissions, so if you want to buy a scooter, hook me up. And I was like, Mike, Big Mike, I got to get you that commish.
Yeah.
So Dan's been chatting with Big Mike. Actually, here I have his email, because I thought it was so funny.
Which is apparently not that big, right? Because what was his weight?
Big Mike, did we actually get his weight?
Well, what did he say that he weighed?
He said enough.
Oh, enough.
He just said enough.
Okay.
I have a feeling he's pretty big.
He did? Okay.
I have a feeling. I don't think
He
you
didn't
can
sound big on
It
the
didn't
on the
sound
phone.
big to me.
How do you sound big,
Yeah,
Dan?
you know. Come on, you know. you can tell. You can tell.
Like that?
Yeah, there's something weighing down on the lungs.
So do I sound fat?
You're not big.
Well, I'm chunky, but I'm not 600 pounds. But anyway, well, we'll have to find out Mike's true weight. Ela had a funny idea. She's like, actually, maybe you can now take Mike on a scooter ride.
I think it's meant to be.
He's in Florida, though, and I'm not.
Oh, he's in Florida. That's the real Scooter Nation.
Exactly.
Seriously.
That is. Well, if we're going to make a Scooter Nation video, we should go to Florida to make it. You know?
Oh, my God. Can
But
we
anyway.
go to, the scooter warehouse and try them all out?
I'll end up those viral videos where, all the scaffolding falls and everything
Yes.
collapses? That'll be me. So, a lot of people were impersonating Mike. We had lots of impersonators, but this was the one. It was like Mike from @topmobility.com. And I was like, oh, this is the real Mike.
Not Top
No,
Mobility?
oh, come on.
Sorry, that's the competitor.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Progress.
Yeah.
The
I wish that it
Progress
worked
Mobility.
at Top Mobility because I'm a true fan of that website, but
Oh,
They
Progress.
had a much cooler logo, to be
Wait,
fair.
Progress Mobility.
Yes, sir.
What does that mean, progress? Like, I'm fat and I'm immobile and I can't move? Now I can move. That's progress. Progress Mobility.
they're like, there's nothing actually wrong with you, but you want to move and we can make it happen.
That's
So,
progress.
that's
literally.
progress.
That's literally progress. He said, hello there. Saw your bit last night that featured our conversation about the double-seated scooter. If I knew I was having such a big audience, I would have been funnier. Mike, you were perfect.
You were a delight.
Yeah.
Don't try to be
I
funny.
says to Mike, Mike, you've lost all credibility after he said he doesn't use a scooter. And he responded,
Okay.
That's it. That's why you're a legend. Thanks for making my normally routine and mundane job pretty exciting for once. And if you're really looking to order a scooter, we work on commission. I'd be happy to hook you up and help you out. So, Mike, this one goes out to you. We officially ordered with Mike here today. We are proud to announce we are the proud owners of a Gatsby, the Great Gatsby in red, luxury mobility scooter. We spent $3,500 on this, okay? You think we're fucking around here? You think we're not in
No.
the meme sauce?
This was a true democratic vote, and you guys chose this one because we were actually leaning towards the classic looking one,
Yes.
the boring one.
But when I thought about it, I goes, man, if I'm thinking iconicry, is that a word?
No.
No.
Iconicry. When I'm thinking about
Iconic.
Doo-doo.
when I'm thinking of no, but not iconic, but
Iconography, is that what you're going for?
is that a word?
Iconically?
That sounds weird. What I'm trying to say is when you have the image of Scooter
the
Nation in your mind,
stereotypical scooter.
that's fine. But what I'm saying is the Gatsby is so unique. It's so luxurious. It's so outrageous that imagine someone's drawing me, Vape or Scooter Nation, And on the front, you have these big, bold, beautiful letters, the Gatsby. I'm on a choo-choo train, but it's actually a mobility scooter. I mean, the image is powerful.
Yeah.
We have a lot of great ideas, though.
Yeah.
You're
saying our fans knew what they're voting for. They got good.
I think so.
Yeah, they make a good
But
decision.
ultimately, the choice wasn't ours.
No. But also, Mike said that the Gatsby is not good.
Right. He says it has a customer satisfaction rating of 1.5 stars. And so Mike tried to dissuade us from getting it, and our eyes did wander for a moment. But then I says,
"This is democracy."
I says, "Look, Mike, the one metric you guys don't measure on your website is
Memology.
Yeah, like meme rating. And that would have a perfect 10 if you did.
What's that subreddit? Meme economy.
Meme economy, yeah, right. So I don't think he's taking all considerations into play. So I respectfully disagree with you, Mike, on that one. And frankly, you have lost all credibility at this point anyway. So there you have it. And it's going to arrive in 5 days, apparently.
Well, 5 to 10. We'll see. We'll see.
Clearly, somebody's not driving it over. It's being...
How do you deliver that?
I have no idea. I said, Dan, who's bringing that to us? How are they? Are they coming and setting it up? I mean, what's happening? So we're just going to show up. I think we're just going to show up one day to the office, and the Gatsby's going to be waiting here. And all of its glory.
Apparently, some scooters are on Amazon. Like, you can buy a scooter on Amazon.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
It's Amazon, though, so it'll probably, like, catch on fire immediately when you get it.
I know. It's like a Chinese fake.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you have it. I wonder if we need to, like, wax and shine it because it looks so polished in the picture.
We'll see.
For reference, I mean, you guys may not know what we're talking about.
Yeah, let's go it.
Gatsby luxury scooter. I love the idea of it being a luxury scooter. But here, this is the Gatsby. We're the proud owner of a Gatsby. I have some really good ideas for it. So you guys, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this thing. And so if anyone says that we're not in it for the meme, you tell them we spent $3,500 on this fucking thing. Right? 1.5 star satisfaction rating.
Yep.
Capiche? That thing looks like, that's what I'm saying. You kind of got to keep it like polished up. You know? That'll be Ian's job. Keep the Gatsby shining. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Until then, we have been talking a lot of shit about Arby's. It looks disgusting. It sounds disgusting. Everything about it is horrid. We watched recently, they made a meat carrot. I guess to taunt and humiliate, to belittle vegans. And so we thought, okay, Arby's, let's take a shot at this. So this is our new segment called Advertised versus Reality. So we have got a select items here for display, and we are going to see. Well, first of all, that already looks inedibly disgusting. But let's see. Does it look like this or what? And we're going to taste it, and we're going to tell you, Arby Nation. Mm-hmm. So, Ian, why don't you come in here? Ian is going to present this to us because he went this morning and bought all this stuff. And he is an Arby's expert of sorts. He even admitted to me that him and his family used to frequently go to Arby's. Is that right, Ian?
That's right.
Now, what was your go-to when you went to Arby's with your family?
That one right there.
The classic?
The beef and cheddar.
This is cheddar. It looks like nacho cheese.
How old, like as a kid or as an adult?
As a kid. I haven't been there in like a decade or more.
A kid eats this?
What is this? This is not cheddar cheese.
We can compare it. Should we bust that one open? We got it.
So, yeah, let's go classic. Let's just get right into it.
All right. So this is the first one.
So I've got we set up our Arby's cam. So here we go. Okay, so
mega doo-doo.
Yes, thank you, Zach. We put that. Oh my God, this is so repulsive. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to look like. Here's the Arby cam. Can you see it? Roast beef sandwich just looks like a nasty vag, bro. Like here's the blips, and then this is that's the vag.
I think I should zoom in, no?
Yeah, you should zoom in because I mean, that's a lot of meat, man.
They have the meats.
Where's the cheese, though? Oh my God, they missed the center. Bro, that's not cheddar. That's like fucking nacho cheese. They did 1 dollop of nacho cheese on the left side of the sandwich. You see that? So let me describe this to you. These are the lips. This is the inside. And then this is the cream pie.
Gross. Dan is like dying.
So I'm going to take a bite.
I just heard sounds of Dan dying.
I'm going to take a bite on the cheese side even. I already have diarrhea, bro. Oh, God. Oh, the bread. The bread's got a little stale flavor in it.
Do you? Would you like one, Ela? We've got. This is the
Not really.
version.
You got to try it.
Oh.
It's sweet.
Wasn't aware that I was going to try the food.
Sweet. Diarrhea-y. Stale.
Okay, you took 1 bite. Now my question.
Am I going to take another?
Yeah.
Well, you want me to taste it without cheese?
Do you want to show this?
So what does this one look
That's
like?
just the non-cheese one. It's just very sad looking.
Look at this shit. I mean, what does this look like?
Mega doo-doo.
It does. It looks like a mega doo-doo. Look at this, Arby's. You call this this is ground? It looks like some weird Turkish, like, intestines. Look how it, like, comes apart. Okay, I'm going to take a bite. Man, this is a sad meal right here.
We have the
Mega doo-doo.
Okay. Wait, Ela, you got to try it. What are you
Okay.
talking about? Here.
I was trying to trick
Oh.
my way out of this.
The roast beef, it literally tastes like the inside of a cow's rectum. I'm telling you, it's got a weird flavor. It's got a little bit of a poop
gross.
flavor.
I'm pretty sure the Arby's that we did go to when I was a kid, there was one in town, and I think it closed down because they found a rat in the kitchen.
Oh, perfect.
I don't think you got closed down for one rat.
Well, that was like,
If they got closed down, it was way worse than that. They were cooking the rat.
that was probably it. I was eating some rat.
Okay.
All right, Ela, take a big bite and tell me what you think. But the cheese, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Don't taste that one. The cheese masks it. I feel like this is the real experience.
Yeah, it totally does.
Taste
I'm
this.
just tasting like mustard and
Yeah,
something.
get that out of your face. Here, eat this. So what you have is shaved vagina lips there.
That is so gross.
And it tastes like it hasn't been washed in like a minute, like since the last
I'm not
cycle.
doing it.
Was there a used tampon in that? Make sure there's no tampon in that before you bite in.
I feel like I'm on Fear Factor.
Look at
What's on the line? Is this for $50,000?
Oh, that's such a lame bite. But it tastes like
Yeah,
it's
that's
gamey. It's gamey, right? Like, you know how lamb is gamey? It's got a gamey flavor, which you wouldn't expect, you know?
That's course one.
So how would you rate it against the, appearance versus expectation? God, that roast beef actually looks like not to nitpick you here, Arby's, but
The color is completely different.
look at and look how thin this is. It's like literally like it's like lighter than air. Like I think it will float.
Mega doo-doo.
Look how thin that
Do
is.
you have napkins in there?
No.
No? Okay.
I have
I'll
napkins.
ask. Oh.
I got the whole experience for you. I mean, look at this. Seriously. Ian, you hungry?
I'm good on that one. Thank you, though.
Okay, next.
Okay, so this one is the one Ela saw last time. that she wanted to look at.
Ela had a good laugh about this one.
That's
You hand
it.
it to Ela. She'll try it first. So
But I
it's
don't
this
have
one?
the camera. No, you
Oh,
gotta
right.
do the reveal.
So it's this one. Sorry, I'm fucking up.
This is the buffalo slider.
So here's the buffalo slider on the
Did you
screen.
show the picture?
Oh, so here's the used tampon that I thought it was in the roast beef sandwich, but they put it in bread.
Right. Then show the picture one more time just to refresh. There we go.
Okay. All right, here we go, guys.
Now let's see.
This is exciting. Okay. So, why do they make it look so extended in that one? Like they make it pop out the sides. Like it actually looks more reasonable here than in that ad. Like how there's little jizz sauce coming down the side, and so this one.
And here was the container, too.
Okay, great, thank you. So, I mean, the sauce game is just out of control here. I mean, look at this. What a mess.
So which one looks better to you?
This one's not a problem, though. The roast beef is absolutely...
No.
No, that one looks gross. The advertisement looks so foul.
I feel like it looks better in reality.
Oh, but look at this little sauce, the side of the sauce here. You see that old, nasty... I'll save that bite for you, Hila.
No. You don't hate it.
I don't hate this one.
And it looks better in reality. What kind of segment
I'm going
is
in for a
this?
second bite. Look, I'm keeping it real. Go ahead.
I didn't know that I was going to be trying all this Arby's nonsense.
What do you think was going to happen?
I guess I wasn't thinking. I got the mom brain. I don't think anymore.
Such a small bite. It's kind of what you expect.
It's not for me, but it's not bad.
Yeah. But I did want to show you guys this because Ian had to pry it at it. It comes in this. And Ian had to pry it out the bottom, and I wanted to show you guys what was left over. Like a little, I mean, frankly, a little period stain.
I kind of had to
Little kids.
I had to really tug to
Yeah.
get it out. It was glued in there.
Disgusting. It's pretty, I wouldn't recommend anyone eat that.
You wouldn't?
No, I mean, what can you do? It's not really food, dude.
Well, don't you already know that when you're eating
Had two
out?
big bites. What do we
You're
got?
eating-
So this is the one right below it. This is the chicken slider.
Chicken slider. Low. Why does everything look like jizz? Like, I feel like I'm at a lack of words to describe this food, but everything looks like jizz.
No, is Ian gonna try anything here?
I don't know. I think I'm good on this one.
Oh, dude. The cheese. Look at this. You want to see some shit? Some magic? Some David Blaine shit?
Mega doo-doo.
You see this? Watch this. Look at this shit. It doesn't come off.
That seems healthy.
Like a nunchuck. Amazing. All right. I feel like I don't need this top bread. It's a little stale too. Feel that.
Yeah.
Do you want
Oh,
some
what?
horsey sauce?
That's like.
Oh, horsey sauce. Oh, here. Hila, are you hungry? This fell off.
What is that?
Here.
What?
Here, bite. Oh, look at the
Wait,
inside.
that's the cheese?
Yeah, the inside is just
How
a disaster.
how is there a cube of cheese here?
I don't know. Here, there's more. You want me to pull it out for you? Here, this is yours. Enjoy. Yeah, what's the horsey sauce?
This seems like
So
dry
Arby's also
bread.
has a thing called horsey sauce, which I guess is horseradish sauce. Why do you have to call it horsey sauce? Again, I feel like it's alluding to a horse load. Like, if I was breeding horses, I would be like, get me the horsey sauce there, Louie.
Do you agree with that?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of implied, I
Horseradish,
suppose.
but horsey sauce. It's like, I mean, I have no interest in drinking horse cum.
But isn't Zach going to down one of these?
Well, Zach
one
back,
ready to go.
Zach went back. He was like,
Zach
Yo.
loves it apparently.
Zach goes, yo, of course he does. Guy has no standards at all. There's a guy goes, hand me one of those horsey packets. I want to drink it. I was like, what? So I asked him to wait so that we could actually watch what that looks like. But let me read the ingredients, okay? Because apparently it's horseradish. The ingredients in order is soybean oil, water, high fructose corn syrup, distilled vinegar, corn syrup, modified cornstarch, egg yolk. Okay, horseradish powder is like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th ingredient. That's horsey sauce. They probably couldn't legally call it horseradish sauce. So they called it horsey jizz sauce. Zach, go ahead and slurp
It
that
doesn't
down.
mention any
You got
jizz
it.
in the ingredients.
Doesn't mention what?
Jizz.
Oh, there's no jizz. Well, they wouldn't. You don't have to label that, actually. It's one of those ingredients you don't have to label.
I mean, I don't know what calcium disodium EDTA
Right,
is, but
exactly.
All right, I'm ready.
Go ahead, Zach. We're all watching. It's your big moment. Open your mouth and show us before you swallow it.
I thought you were just gonna take a.
Go up close up to the camera.
No.
Well, we don't. We gotta appreciate your feet. Oh yeah, you just.
Nah.
Yeah, that's my. Yeah. Hell
Dude, it's
yeah.
white.
I know.
Fucking
I'll do another one.
You gonna
What
see
is
another
wrong
one?
with you? Why are
But
you?
why? I didn't ask that.
This shit's good.
All right, slam another horsey sauce, but show us the aftermath. Do you? Will you just squirt it all over your face?
No. All right, here we go. Number 2.
Wait. Waterfall it, because we can't see what's going on. Well, we can't see. We have to at least see what's
We
happening.
need the real horsey shot.
Yeah, we need a
Yeah,
horsey shot.
let's get a horsey shot.
All right, okay.
And get close to the camera if you can. Yeah. Higher. I can't even see it. What a waste of a horsey shot. Let's see it. Oh my God, bro. That is so disgusting. I cannot imagine.
No, Ian, did you grow up doing that kind of stuff?
I did not. That was we passed on that
Oh,
one.
can you? There's some jiggling going on. Yeah. You didn't take any horsey loads?
No, I didn't.
They should name it the
That was a,
horsey load.
that was a mature rating right there after what we just saw.
Yeah.
Horsey
How you feeling?
load.
Kind of burned.
Burned? In what way?
Chlamydia.
Yeah. I don't know. I caught something.
You know how when you pee, it burns?
Yeah.
Like that. All right, well, let me taste some. Well, let me put some horsey sauce on it, apparently.
Horsey load.
Let me
Are you going to shotgun it?
No. I'm going to put a low horsey load. But here, I'll waterfall so you guys can see kind of what it looks like there.
It's like a bird shitting on your sandwich
Or horse.
or a horse.
It's a horsey load. Not a horse. That doesn't look like. I mean, yeah. Let's.
That's a lot.
I'm not eat-
That's a
I'm-
big load
I'm not
right
even
there.
going to taste that.
It looks just like the cheese.
Okay, here we go.
That's
I
the
took a
wrong
bitch
side.
out. Okay, I got to take the horsey load. I bitched out. Oh, I
Yeah.
put too much on it. Now I'm scared.
Just remember that Zach just drank 2 of those.
Bro.
It's not sitting right. I'm just going to be straight up.
You okay? What are you feeling?
I got like some gurgles going on.
Oh, no. Keep us updated.
I will.
All right, well, I'm going to take a horsey bite and some cheese. So cheers to everyone, to your health, and to my not health, to my dishealth.
Shoe nice.
Shoe nice. Oh, Zach. That's so gross. Oh. Oh, it's really strong.
Huh.
Oh, no. Bro, that's fucking foul. It's like a mayonnaise-y, disgust, fucking horse jizz is the only way to describe that. Your turn, Hilo.
Oh my God.
Or love of the game. I did it. Now it's your turn.
Enjoy.
This looks so awful.
Right on the horsey jizz side.
No, there's a lot here.
I know.
Did you take such a bite?
Dude, yes.
Mega doo-doo.
Okay.
Completely.
Okay.
So what the fuck's going
Just
on over here,
checking.
Ian?
I was gonna try it too.
Oh, Ian's
Oh.
horsey sausage sauce. Okay. Well, go
Okay.
ahead at you first, Hilo.
Okay.
That's so gross. Describe what you're experiencing.
It's like horseradish with plastic. I don't know.
Okay, Ian?
I don't like horseradish.
No.
Imagine chasing 2 packets of that.
You
Ugh.
like it, Ian. You know it.
No, that's awful, man.
There's nothing good about that.
And after knowing you shotgun 2 of
I
those,
know.
I think differently of you, man.
But ultimately, to go back to the sandwich, I have to say, they're definitely overselling the freshness of the bun. But they really didn't dress it up in the ad. They're like, look, it's a piece of fried chicken
Yeah.
with a disgusting plastic cheese and 2 pieces of bread. So I guess they're
Not far from
This is
reality.
fairly advertised.
All right, we got 2 more.
Oh my God, what is that?
So that's, I think, all the way to the top, I think. This is the The bourbon brisket.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my god! I gotta look into that, and I was
It
like,
looks like
a roadkill.
I'm
Yeah.
not trying that one.
Either. If you
Okay.
want $100 a year, or $50. Oh, we didn't show that part yet. Oh,
Doo-doo.
the smell. This thing is such a monster. First of all, the bun is nice and soggy. You've got French. What is in here? Bacon, French fries, roast beef, cheese, Arby's sauce. Oh no!
It looks like a heart attack.
It looks like somebody with a cowboy hat named Arby found some roadkill on the side of the road and fried it up, and this is what I'm eating. How come all their shit's like the same color? You notice that? Like all their food is brown. Just brown. They're like, fuck. Okay. Wow. That's the worst bacon I've ever had. It literally turned to sawdust in my mouth.
You need some horsey load on that.
No. It's so dry and powdery and sandy.
Powdery.
I mean, I'm telling you, you have to try this to believe it.
You say sandy?
It's sandy, bro. Look. Like it's all dehydrated, so when your saliva hits it, it like disintegrates.
It just turns to ash.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any goodness in it?
Zach, you will love it. No. It's sweet. It's gamey. It's dusty.
What needs to happen to you to eat this? Like just that's just another day in your life. You're just ordering this.
This is a good old lunch, a good old boy. Dude, they didn't just imagine this restaurant. They named it Arby's. And Dan, do we have a picture of the logo?
By the way, we got a lot of shit I heard in the comments.
Been on our
What?
Arby shot.
I don't see it. Oh, there. Can you make it bigger? Can I talk about this logo?
Let me see if I got an easy way to
We
do
keep
that.
talking about horsey sauce. Why
I don't
does
really
their
have an easy
logo?
way to take a full screen.
Probably
Pull it up on
just-
your
yeah.
laptop. It's
Right.
right there.
Oh, well, that makes a whole lot of fucking sense, doesn't it? Arby's logo. You tell me right now. Wait, you were saying we're
I
getting
was
a-
saying that there's a lot of Arby fans, and I just heard that we were upsetting a lot of people.
When I picked up all this food, it was like 9:40 in the morning. It was popping. in
Really?
Arby. Yeah.
9:40 a.m. Why are they even? Why is Arby's open? Look at this. That is literally a used condom. Where do you think all this horsey sauce comes from? This is their logo. A dude named Arby. This is what my house was lit up with. It looks like some seedy Vegas special.
Well, this one's got the.
Yeah, those guys spelled it out. But I mean, seriously, that's a used condom.
But I mean, I can see to all the Arby's fans, some of these weren't far from as advertised. So if you're into it, you're gonna like it.
Go ahead. What were you saying? What happened in your life that would bring you to the sandwich?
Yes,
At 9:40 a.m.
exactly. Okay.
Go ahead, take a big bite. None of this little baby bites. Get in there. Take a Arby bite. Tell me about it. Hila's speechless. She's shaking her head no. What are they even there's a lot going on here, and I don't think what I experienced was just a whole mush of brown.
Yeah, I'm not experiencing that.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
there's
this
no
is.
layers.
No.
There's very distinct layers in that picture that I'm not
It's
seeing.
just
This
one-
was all blended up and just
It's just one goo.
yeah. Do you see what I'm saying about it being sandy? Did you get that?
Kind of.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ian. You taking a bite just for the love of the game?
Sure. I'll try this one too.
But you just took a bite. Hold on. You just took a bite of that.
I just get breakfast. I'm kind of hungry.
Okay. All right.
I gotta pee so bad.
Well, wait till after the bit is over.
I won't go back to that one.
No second bite to that.
It's so dry.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I guess it needs horsey sauce.
Yeah, it's like eating sand.
Horsey load. Do we have more, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we have one more, but we're at break time.
So you're saying, is it 30 right now?
It's 30 right now, yeah.
So let's just finish up with these fries.
Yeah, this is the last.
You know what? Let's take a break. We'll be back with the fries. You guys aren't going to want to miss this. I guarantee. I mean, imagine how foul this is going to be. All right, we'll be back. I'm going to go puke. There's a lot of times I'm on the internet and I want to buy something with a card, but let's face it, I don't want to give my card out to everybody on the internet. Okay, I got enough problems keeping my privacy a secret. That's why privacy.com/H3 is the #1 place to keep your privacy in order. Let me tell you about privacy. What they do is they connect right to your bank account and make virtual cards for you that you can use anywhere on the internet like a normal credit card. And by the way, just a little tip, privacy.com/H3, you get $5 for free on your virtual card. That's just $5 cash to buy anywhere you want. What?
Crazy.
Here's how it works. You can make a card for anyone. Like, let's say, Theodore, he's on a tight budget. I give him $50 a year. Not much of an allowance, but hey, I rule with the iron fist. You can, that's it. And then this is the credit card number. He puts it anywhere on the internet, and bada bing, bada boom, he can buy anything he wants anywhere. He could go to a weird Chinese spam site and buy a fursuit and not even worry about getting his identity stolen, like what happened to us. We bought that fursuit for that gag, and then the person who bought it on their card ended up spending like $1,000 on some dating site. I was like, what? That's what I'm saying, man. You got to protect yourself. We can't mess around with this. You got to protect yourself. You can control your budget. You don't have to worry about your identity being stolen or hacked. Here's Hila's card that I made for her. She's on a 100-year bit. She's got a little more than Theodore because I appreciate her.
$100 a year.
Look, I got to keep it under. I got to keep you under a tight wrap.
No, that's really generous.
We're on about. Oh, thank you. I appreciate
I know how to spend it.
Big Daddy Ethan Klein coming in hot and heavy with $575 single use. That means that once the money's gone, the card is dead. So, like, for example, if you don't want to get overpaid, you know how these reoccurring spending websites are like,
yeah.
oh, and by the way, pay me forever. You put it in.
Wow, that's a great idea.
And you never get overcharged. You never get reoccurring payment for forever. So that's another. There's a million great uses to it. And here's how it works. It's so simple. You click the button. You see the card. Like, this is Amazon, obviously. Let's use Big Daddy's card. This one's on me, Hila. Use card. Bada boom, everything's in. Ready to go. Name on card, Ethan Klein, obviously. And that's it. It works just like a card. I mean, it's incredible. You guys, I think it's a great product. Privacy.com/H3. Head on over there. Download the extension. Sign up. Do your thing. It's free effing money. I mean, what the heck? $5 for frickin' free. Head on over quickly to privacy.com/H3 for $5 for free. You're going to love it. Ring's mission is to make neighborhoods safer. You might already know there's smart video doorbell and cameras to protect millions of people. Let's be honest. I don't need this because I'm a Ring fan. I love Ring. I don't feel safe at home without Ring. I've got one at my door. I've got two on the front of my garage. I got two on both sides of my house. I got one in the back. Guess what? Somebody steps to my house, I get a motion notification. They get blasted by light, and I can see them, talk to them, hit an alarm, and the video, it tapes the interaction. When it senses motion, it throws it up to the cloud. So let's say you got some mastermind criminal coming to burglarize you. Oh, let me cut their lines. I don't think so. That's already been blasted to the cloud, and it's there for me to see. I got everything. I got your face. And most importantly, I'll tell you what's most important about Ring, Hila.
What?
You can get a video of someone robbing your house, and it still doesn't matter. The police are not going to catch them. What matters is knowing when it's happening.
I agree.
The motion detector that I get from Ring is uncompromisably the best security feature because once you hear them, you call the police and
Even if you're not home.
Exactly.
You get the notification.
I could be chilling in Hawaii. Oh, what's up, police? My house is being robbed. I mean, that's the only way to protect your house. And if you're in the house, that's the best way to protect yourself too. So, I mean, I'm just saying, Ring is the best product. I love this thing. You've also got the neighborhood thing, so you can see what your neighbors are up to. You can see what kind of suspicious activity is going on in town. It connects you with your neighbors in a little radius of people who are on Ring. I'm just saying it's the best product in the game. Actually, I need to reference the copy that I ripped up. Let me see here. So I need to read this part. As a listener, you have a special offer on Ring Starter Kit available right now with a video doorbell and motion-activated floodlight cam. The Starter Kit has everything you need to start building a ring of security around your home. Just go to ring.com/H3. That's ring.com/H3. Welcome back, everybody. We have one final item, the cheesy, bacony, curly fries. Now, it's looking pretty nice there. I like how the sauce is all like fluidy. Not the case. Not the case. That is just so they've
just a single mass.
Yeah.
I mean, frankly, I'm just honestly look. Oh, you can't see it. Here.
Let me. I'll fix it.
Go ahead. Sorry, I had to do it. It's like a lava cake. It's a horsey load lava cake. In the middle, there's just horsey jizz.
Mega doo-doo.
You got it?
Okay.
So it's a lava cake with horsey load in the middle. So let's see, how's it looking in the middle? Actually, I want to show you the top because what they've done is they've preloaded it with horsey jizz. The cheese is all plastic metallic. Look at this, dude. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh my God. I don't feel right. My stomach feels so bad from eating this.
Chew away from the mic.
Thank you, Dan. Everyone thanks you. That's the horsey logo on the top left. Oh my God. Here, come get a close up, Bila. So here, this is a 3-star Michelin meal right here. First, you got the horsey jizz. You got the fake plastic cheese. Apparently, it's cheddar, even though I'm sure it came from a pump. Bacon that's been dehydrated, shipped from China, and then they add water. It disintegrates in your mouth. Fries that were fried 7 days ago all came together for this perfect 3-star meal. Cheers, everybody. Oh.
That was pretty fun. By the way, I wanted to ask you, Ethan.
Oh, dude, that's dropping like a brick.
I wanted to ask you, how is your diet going?
Today, not good. But the good thing is when I eat a meal like this, I'm almost certainly going to be having diarrhea or puking. So that's...
I'll clear you out.
I mean, honestly...
Right. You kind of go down on the calorie count.
I'm basically just eating a laxative right now. You know how you take this medicine before you get a colonoscopy that like cleans out your whole system? That's basically what Arby's is.
I feel like I'm going to puke, like no joke.
Yeah, well...
Zach, are you...
Are you standing
You're
right now?
standing.
No.
Oh, that was Dan.
All right, so, well, I've got a pile of dog shit on my desk, but I guess let's continue on. I should get rid of that.
Here, I'll come clean it.
So thank you, Dan. Dan is going to come graciously. Now, you had mentioned... Wait, yeah.
You got... Okay.
Okay, this is how you get rid of Arby's, folks. Nice, very nice. Thank you.
Bye, Dan.
I love it.
This camera is pretty handy.
Yeah, I know. I like you. I like that being in your hands. All right. Does everyone want to eat Arby's? I'm afraid when I do these, that the people are actually going to go eat Arby's, but my goal is to really not
Yeah, I think
So much grease.
I think
on the
people are
table.
still gonna go eat it.
I know. I'm afraid that's true. Well, you do it with what you will. Let me ask you, Zach. You're the Arby's proponent. Are you going to run out and eat Arby's right now?
After this experience, no.
Because this crazy like the brisket one that's supposed to have all these layers. I was like, Zach, go hit this up. I thought he would want it, and he goes, "Do I have to eat this?" I was like, "No, of course not. I just figured you'd want it."
No, I think I'm done ski here.
You know, ultimately, Arby's. I have to say this for it. You can put powdered sugar over a piece of shit, but ultimately, it's still a piece of shit. What I would say, like all their sandwiches is all this gamey, disgusting, dried out roast beef. You could put French fries on it. You could put horse jizz on it. You could put onion rings on it. You can change the bread, but ultimately, all you're doing is putting powdered sugar on a pile of shit. Right?
It's beautiful, man.
I thought that was a good
Sums it up.
analogy.
Okay.
You don't like it?
I feel like it was. I expected worse, honestly.
You can't say that.
It's not for
You
me.
barely
I would
even ate
never.
it.
I would never eat
You
there.
took little baby bites.
I would never eat there. It's not
You're
for
just
me.
trying to win over the audience that likes
No.
it. Well, what do you think about this
But
analogy?
I could see. I feel like I could see someone into it. You know what I mean?
Is it funnier an image where it says you can put chocolate chips in a shit, but it's still shit? Or
What else
powdered
you got?
sugar? I've thought powdered sugar was a stronger image because you cover it and you're like, oh, what's this? It's got powdered sugar on it.
Yeah.
But something about chocolate chips in a Duke is funny as well.
When I ordered it, I remember now that the woman was very forceful about the horsey sauce.
In what way?
Like,
What does that mean?
I got the bag and she went, "Do you want any condiments?" I'm like, "I think we're good." And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "No, we're fine." And she was like, "Wait, really? You come on, I'm going to give you some." And I said,
Ah.
and she went and ignored me and grabbed a big handful of horsey sauce.
Well, I have to say, in
Trying to get rid of it.
Ian, in her defense, you should have got horsey sauce. She kind of
She was right. Yeah.
Because I would
I
have been pissed if you
totally,
came
I
back.
forgot they had the special kind. I thought it was just like ketchup. So
No, horsey sauce, boy. So she kind of
So
saved
that
the bit.
woman saved us.
She
Yeah.
poisoned us.
I feel like this bit would not have been as good without the horsey.
Didn't save
juice.
Zach, but saved the show.
The horsey load. The horsey load. Yeah, Zach's fucked. Zach, rest in peace, Zach.
I thought you were just making, because it's called horsey sauce, that it sounded like jizz or whatever. But when he opened his mouth and it was, I mean, that blew my mind. I cannot believe it looks
I didn't
like
think
that.
it was actually called horsey sauce.
Horsey
Thought
load.
that's like the slang that people call it, but
Well, I'm ready to go home. We have got more show to do, but I'm fucking done here. So I don't know. I'm supposed to talk about the Amazon fire now, and I just had horsey load. Everyone in Brazil's like, our whole country's on fire. I'm like, I just had horsey load. So let's keep it in perspective. Brazil. I do want to talk about Brazil fires because this is an important thing.
yeah.
This is absolutely crucial that we understand what's going on there. 3 weeks now, a huge section of the Amazon forest is on fire. The Guardian reported that 739 square kilometers during the 31st of May was lost. That's equivalent to 2 football fields every minute. That's insane. Here's some pictures of what's going on over there.
Wait, this has been going on since May?
Over 3 weeks, it says, yeah, during the 31 days of May. Huh?
That's confusing.
Wait, it's been going on for a while. I know that, and people are like, why isn't nobody talking? I mean, look at this. The whole fucking. That's insane. Look at the size of this fire. Like, is that not like that whole Amazon rainforest? I mean, I know like all of this is rainforest, but that is remarkable. This is a shot from space. You can see
Wow.
that ain't good. There it is. The biggest rainforest on the planet Earth. Looks like that Hollywood Hills. Look at this. That's lush, beautiful green forest.
Yeah. It's so sad.
The biggest rainforest provides 20% of the oxygen in the entire world.
Yikes.
Like, how
crazy.
are we going to cope with the loss of this rainforest? 2 football fields an hour. That's so crazy. So this is close by cities, or cities all throughout Brazil, in the middle of the day are driving with their headlights on because it's so smoky in the country. This is
I
in the
don't
middle.
know
Look, this is
why
the
I
middle
don't
of the day.
see more
Will.
people talk about it, because when you told me about it, which was like maybe a few days ago, that was the first time I heard about it. I didn't see it anywhere.
So I first heard about it, and I think it was a movement within Brazil to raise awareness. I saw like something about Save Amazonia, and it was like #1 trending. And it was I think it was a bunch of Brazilian people being like, "Hey, we need the world to see this because the Amazon forest is on fire." I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. It affects all of us.
I feel like in the last 24 hours, the
just
profile
started,
is raised
yeah.
pretty significantly. I'm seeing a lot of
Yeah.
talk about it now.
Seeing
But the fact that
more.
it's been going on for
Yeah.
a while and we're only now hearing about it, is pretty telling.
There's more. I've got obviously a lot more to say about what caused it, how the government's responding. Here's a video at 2 p.m. in Sao Paulo. 2 p.m., middle of the day. This is what it looks like. Look at this shit, Gila.
Wow.
It's pitch
What?
black. It's pitch black, 2 p.m. Imagine what it's like to be in that thick
Yeah.
smoke, too. Holy, dude, when I saw the rainforest was on fire, I'm like, we are so fucked. Because not only is there more droughts there now. Well, here, I've got a whole read up here. According to Euronews, it's unclear whether the fires were caused by agricultural activity or deforestation. Both have accelerated rapidly under the Brazilian president, Jair Bolsonaro.
Sorry for that pronunciation.
Bolsonaro,
Brazilian fans.
Doo-doo.
who made opening the Amazon to corporate exploitation a key plank of his election campaign. So this guy basically ran, and this is a really tough philosophical question, okay? Brazil is they have a strong economy, but they're like still developing. And their biggest natural resource is the Amazon rainforest. They're delogging it. They're using the land for agriculture. Previously, they had protected the land, and this guy came in saying, I am going to open it up and activate our economy. So he deregulated it, and now all the farmers and agriculturists they basically light the fires on purpose to clear land. But the fires have just gotten out of control, and deforestation itself is making the forest less moist. When you reduce the size, it's got like a moisture profile, and it dries it up essentially. And so it's much more prone to being burned. I mean, it shouldn't be happening that the rainforest is on fire at all. But deforestation and agricultural activity, aka people actually just lighting fires to clear land, is why this is going on due to the changes by the president. But it's a interesting problem because like it affects the whole globe. It affects everybody.
So like,
Yet
what can we do
it's
about
the sovereignty of their country. I was thinking like we, the UN, developed countries, should pay them whatever it is they make a year from harvesting land or whatever the fuck. Just we need to pay them to not touch that fucking forest. Because not only are you providing less oxygen, but you're also, the amount of CO2 that's coming off from burning that forest is ridiculous. It's accelerating. It's accelerating global warming. I don't know. I think it needs UN intervention. They cannot touch that fucking forest. And obviously, they're sovereign countries, so we have to make it worth it for them. We have to bribe them, in short.
Because obviously, the only thing that will talk is money.
Yes, because that's why they're doing it. So you have to remove their incentive for wanting to do that. I mean, clearly, they don't, I don't think the people want to be living.
I can only
like
imagine when we had the fires here, we didn't leave the house, and it was nothing like this. It was just kind of like dusty in the air.
Yeah.
But you didn't want to. You didn't want to be outside. It
they're
was
like,
awful.
don't go outside if you're, sensitive or have asthma. These motherfuckers can't see the sun.
It's so crazy.
Wildfires in the Amazon are not natural events, but are instead caused by a combination of drought, which is happening worse and worse from climate change, and human activities. Both climate change and regional deforestation are linked to increases in the intensity and frequency of droughts over the Amazon. The Amazon forest has experienced 3 major droughts. They used to be considered once in a century events. Once every 100 years. Some fluke of nature, they would get a drought. Now, they had major droughts in 2005, 2010, and both 2015 and 16. So the forest is drying out. It's getting less rain. That's 1 in 100 years. Happened 4 times in the past 20 years. Brazilian president. Well, why don't you go ahead and say this so I don't get mega doo-dooed.
I think it's Jair Bolsonaro.
I mean, come on.
That's probably terrible too. I apologize.
Jair Bolsonaro. Didi Megadudu.
Megadudu.
So the Brazilian president, Didi Megadudu, blamed environmental groups. This guy is such a douche, by the way. Oh my God, this guy is a fucking nightmare. He goes, maybe, and I am not affirming it, all these NGO people, because I think there's a lot of nonprofit organizations
groups,
out there trying to take care of the lungs of the earth, as they call it. He accused them of carrying out some criminal actions to draw attention against the government of Brazil.
At the cost of ruining the rainforest?
That's why they're there, dude. It's crazy. Brazil has had more than 72,000 fire outbreaks so far this year, an 84% increase on the same period of last year. This is kind of heartbreaking, but I'll open it up just to give you guys perspective. This is an indigenous woman. These motherfuckers, there's people that live in the forest, man, out there. She's saying, these assholes came in and burned down our reservation. I want all the media here to see it. You know.
So sad. It's such a beautiful piece of nature. I don't know. It's like,
dude, it's the lungs of the earth. I mean, it's so important to the planet. It's so important to the planet. What about, we say that they have a sovereignty, but what about the indigenous people? I mean, they were there in the forest before anyone came.
It's also habitat for I don't know exactly the details, but half of the animal species.
The most diverse and abundant place of life on the planet. The president, on a Facebook Live broadcast, man, Brazil's tits backwards when the president is going Facebook Live. On Thursday, can you imagine? Facebook Live, the president, he on Thursday.
Our president would be on Periscope. It's the Twitter one, right?
Periscope, man. Trump might go Facebook Live. You never know. On Thursday, that countries that give money to preserve the Amazon rainforest do not do it for charity, but to interfere with our sovereignty, he said. He does not want charity groups helping to protect the rainforest. But, okay, yes, we genocided the Native Americans, but at least now we give them sovereignty over the land they have. These indigenous tribes were there before the Portuguese and Spanish came and took over Brazil. Mm-hmm. I feel like that forest should have its own sovereignty.
Well, the woman, at least in the translation, she did mention a reservation of some kind. So,
well, they're burning it down.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. I
guess they weren't supposed to.
We haven't been fantastic about respecting our natives' reservations either, to be honest. So,
well, that's true. Well, yeah. One of my, we killed them all. We definitely killed them all. So,
not great. Not great.
For the first time, the Brazilian president acknowledged that farmers might be involved in lighting fires in the region. Well, that's progress. So on an extremely terrifying note, scientists are warning that losing another fifth of Brazil's Amazon will trigger the feedback loop known as dieback, in which the forest begins to dry out and burn in a cascading system of collapse beyond the reach of any subsequent human intervention.
Great.
Yikes.
Oh.
Yikes.
That felt so bad reading.
Yeah, this shit is scary, man. It's not good.
I feel like we're fucked. I feel like the plant, like seeing this now, that rainforest on fire, I feel like this is a critical moment for us as a species.
And on top of that, it seems like there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, what can you do?
I think the UN and our governments need to make quick action to preserve that. I think I think people,
so too,
people
but
are
will
not
anyone
taking,
do anything?
I don't know. People are not taking climate change seriously. Even our own government, our own president says it's a Chinese hoax. I mean, we're all just arguing about it until we're like the frog in the boiling water, you know? You don't realize it's boiling until you're already boiled. It's crazy. Why aren't people taking climate change seriously? It is out of control. The rainforest is on fire, guys. In the last half century, about 1/5 of the forest, or 300,000 square miles, has been cut or burned in Brazil, whose border contains almost 2/3 of the entire Amazon basin. This is an area larger than Texas.
The area that's been burned is larger than Texas.
Yes. The climate change would the removal of the forest and the burning of the forest would accelerate climate change massively. What do you do about that? You know?
The rainforest has been in existence for at least 55 million years. Isn't that crazy?
Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense to me. But like, I don't know, it's terrifying. What do, you know?
Good question.
Well, I mean, the United States is usually the one to take the lead on these kinds of global initiatives, but Trump doesn't believe in global climate change. I don't think he's going to say anything about it.
Yeah.
He's all about sovereignty. He'll say, hey, Brazil.
Do your thing.
Dude, it's so short-sighted. We are going to fucking die. Everyone's going to die, dude. The planet is going to... You know the hottest day of summer that just fucking sucks ass? You know,
every day.
This is the hottest year on record again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just hot. It's going to be hot here, and LA is going to be uninhabitable. Europe might freeze over. The rainforest will disappear. The sea line is going to raise like 20 feet, putting most coastal cities underwater. But yet, it seems like almost everybody doesn't fucking care. I mean, at what point? I think that the Amazon forest being on fire could be a good catalyst to make people care. It's been 3 weeks.
So.
Nobody cares.
To begin with, I didn't hear about it for a while, it seems like, until just like in the last day, I'm starting to see it in the news.
But you need a concerted global effort right now. That's the only thing that can change, that can affect it.
It seems so funny that, like...
Forget about Iran's nukes. You know what I'm saying? The Iran nuclear deal. We need a Brazilian don't fucking cut down the rainforest deal.
Our generation, everyone loves making fun of our generation, the millennials.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, look what we were born into.
Mm-hmm. We were left with this dying planet, an unsustainable disparity of wealth, in which nobody can even afford to buy a fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
We are...
Now we're facing the
earth
automation.
Is on fire. Automation is removing more and more jobs.
We just ate at Shake Shack this week, and it was all you just order on the tablet.
There's nobody there.
Didn't even need to communicate with anyone.
There's just people in the kitchen.
It was great.
And I'll tell you what, the customer... Well, that's the truth, though.
That's the truth. It was
the
great.
The customer experience is better.
I don't want to talk to anyone. It was nice.
Andrew Yang is the only person who's actually addressing future issues. Nobody's even none of the main people running are not even thinking about the biggest issues that we need to be thinking about.
Well, to be fair, I mean, just was it yesterday? Bernie came out with the giant climate change plan or whatever. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Thank God. But I think automation, is equally as important.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that obviously global warming is number one because we need to keep the planet habitable.
Yeah, right. There's no point in automation if nobody's alive.
Just imagine, what fucking hellscape he's going to be.
Both of these problems are already here. I think it's both.
What about our grandchildren? I'm not sure that this Earth is going to be habitable for our grandchildren.
That's crazy to think about it. Yeah.
Let me read this again. Scientists warned that losing another fifth of the Brazil Amazon will trigger the feedback loop known as dieback, in which the forest begins to dry out and burns in a cascading system collapse beyond the reach of any subsequent human intervention.
Yeah, not great.
It's a Chinese hoax. Also, why are these people so short-sighted? Our leaders are sociopaths. They care about power and glorifying themselves. They have no long-sightedness. They don't give a fuck because when they die and they had their little power trip when they were alive and got to control the world, they don't care about what's left, even for their own kids.
Yeah, it's awful.
I'd rather eat an Arby sandwich than read this shit again. Deal with this, you know what I'm saying? I feel even worse now than when I ate a horsey load, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Well, we got lots of horsey loads for you.
What happens when the horses go extinct? Who's going to provide horsey loads then?
Right.
Zach?
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's scary. We got Spider-Man. This is a good one. Spider-Man. This is an interesting story. Now on to something really important.
Fuck this global warming shit.
Spider-Man was kicked out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, no.
Spider-Man. Now, this is interesting, Elon. I'm going to tell you why. Once Iron Man, you know what? We've all seen the spoiler. You've lost the right to avoiding spoilers at this point. Am I right in assuming that?
Yeah.
So with Iron Man dead and Captain America retired, Spider-Man they built him up as the kind of the centerpiece of this new unfolding universe. And so it's a really interesting story. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is out after negotiations between Sony and Disney broke down. Sony has owned the film rights to Spider-Man since the late 90s, which they originally bought from Marvel for a mere $7 million. At the time, Marvel was not doing well and was desperate for cash. They actually offered to sell the film rights to all of their characters for about $50 million, but Sony politely passed and just took Spidey. How's this for a good investment, Eula? 7 Spider-Man movies so far have grossed $6.5 billion. How's that for return on investment? What is that, like is that like 1,000% return or something?
Yeah, almost, right? Yeah.
$7 billion. Sony's like, So the deal Disney made with Sony to get Spider-Man back with Marvel was that Sony would finance the films, Disney would produce them, and Disney would receive 5% of the gross. It's a little complicated. So wait, Sony was making the lion's share of the...
Yeah. So Sony was putting up the money to produce the movies, and Disney would actually do their creative team would actually make it, and then Sony would get 95% of the profits, and Disney would only get 5% of it. That was the deal.
Whoa, that's pretty heavy duty. And so what? In exchange, Disney was able to borrow the character, and even in Captain America, Avengers Infinity War, they got 95% of that?
No. That's what Disney got out of the deal is in their movies, in like the Avengers movies and that Captain America movie. They got to use Spider-Man.
If Sony was making 95% of all those Spidey movies, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, these two most recent ones, with the new kid.
So 5% of the gross profits was still $100 million for Disney. So nothing to scoff at. But obviously Disney's looking for some juicier. Mm-hmm. They're looking at the billies. They want the billy. $100 million to Disney's like...
Yeah, whatever.
It's like a light tip. That's like when you like are delivering pizza and someone gives you $1 and you're like, not even worth my fucking time. That's $100 million to Disney. Basically, Disney was willing to take a relatively small cut because they knew what a massive crowd pleaser it would be to have Spider-Man integrated into the Marvel movies. At the time, it was worth it to them to eschew the money for the marketing, hype, fan satisfaction it provided by having arguably Marvel's most popular character as part of their film universe. The deal they struck ended with the most recent live-action Spider-Man film, Far From Home. That meant they went back to the bargaining table. I see. So their deal expired. This time, Disney was asking for a much bigger cut. Disney wanted to split the profits 50-50 because they had built this huge franchise and making a ton of money. That I got to say, that doesn't sound unreasonable. If they were making 95% before and Disney's making the films,
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous cut. There are mixed reports from industry insiders on whether Disney outright refused this or if they offered a compromise.
Sony refusing it.
Right. A compromise like 80-20 or 75-25, but the specifics are unknown. Negotiations have apparently stalled for now. Sony says they plan on moving forward with the Spider-Man franchise without Marvel's involvement. That is so weird. Can they even use Tom Holland and continue?
Yeah,
they can.
Yeah, I mean he's part of the whole Spider-Man thing, not necessarily part of Disney's. It's not under contract with Disney.
That's weird, right? They're gonna be in a different universe now.
Yeah, I don't know how they make that make sense.
Now, since this story broke out, there has been rumors that they have reached a deal because of, I sent you an Instagram post that Tom Holland posted.
Is that what you were basing it on?
Yeah.
Let me see that.
Well, there are articles that it's a rumor.
Right. This morning, there seems to be some buzz that maybe they'll work it all out.
He posted a picture of him with Mr. Stark.
We did it, Mr. Stark. And you think that's alluding to the fact that it did.
I mean, not me. People are thinking they're...
People are trying to read into it.
Fucking 11 million likes? Jesus Christ. 11 million likes. Fuck me. Interesting. Well, I had no doubt that they would make a deal. Disney just wants a little taste, Mm-hmm. They want to wet their lips a little bit here. They're like, look, dude, come on, 100 million. Come on, Dad. I want some of that 7 billion. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm googling around on the trades, like Deadline and Variety, and none of them are reporting anything about them reaching a deal. So it's just rumors.
It's just a rumor from those pictures. That's all.
There's more pictures.
Yeah. Go more to the right. More.
Somewhat sexual in nature.
More. That's the...
Frankly, I think...
I think that's a reach. Anybody that's looking at that and being like, oh, they did it.
I think he's probably thinking, that's not what I meant at all when I posted it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He just meant we hiked.
Yeah. Well, and so, Disney has a big, their big expo is happening right now. It just started. So if they did reach a deal, they'd be announcing it. You know what I mean? They'd want to let people know.
I think rest assured they'll reach a deal.
They'll get there.
They'll figure it out. Disney's like, look, dude, we just upped our Disney tickets to $200 for just a 1-day pass. We're stretching everything. We're making as much. We don't know where to get more revenue. So we're going to need more than 5%. You believe how much it costs to go to Disneyland?
No.
It's crazy, man. Can't believe it. It's packed every day. The motherfuckers are digging deep to go to Disney. The next Spider film is already slated with Tom Holland. How will they handle this unknown as the current iteration of the character is deeply tied? His costume is an Iron Man-made techno suit. That's true. His mentor and father figure is Jon Favreau's character, Happy. The latest movie had him becoming involved with S.H.I.E.L.D. The plot is sort of dead in the water without any of these elements remaining. People are largely mad at Sony. Well, I think Disney makes enough money. Give them 10%. Fuck Disney. Disney's a cruel, evil enterprise. they just are exist solely to suck up money.
You know what I left out too, actually, when I wrote all this up? I think I saw that in addition to the 5%, Disney also got to keep all the merchandising, which is probably a fuck ton of money too. Yeah. So
Sony's like, dude, come on.
Yeah, the thing is, Sony. I mean, what incentive do they really have? I mean, they own Spider-Man. Like,
well, yeah,
you know,
yeah. They made that great
whether that's
investment.
fair or not, yeah, they don't.
And they also built up the franchise. I mean, they invested and made these early on Spider-Man movies and got people interested, by the way, in superhero movies at all. Before Marvel was even a twinkle in Disney's eye.
Huh.
Am I right?
That's true.
Did you think that Walt Disney would think that his company would become like the biggest blood-sucking, money-sucking corporate entity that the history has ever known?
He could only hope.
Isn't that crazy, like what Disney's become?
Yeah, it's crazy to think that like it was just one person who started it.
Yeah, he started,
I always think that about every big company.
He just started making cartoons, and now they like own every media outlet in the world. Huh. That's like Teddy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what Teddy Fresh will end up owning, half of the whole population. Like, that's like Teddy Fresh owning like every grocery store in the world. That's not really like that.
Fresh fruit.
So there you have it.
It's crazy how these actors like become so famous. Because I'm on Tom Holland's Instagram page, and like it's insane.
He's a fresh young face, man. He's new to the scene, you know. And now he's like the biggest. Let me open it. Tom Holland Instagram. Tom Holland on Instagram.
Excuse me, sir.
I wonder how do you...
30 million followers?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
8 million. Homie in a car.
I just wonder how do you handle this, such a life change and like so quickly.
Dude, he loves it. Look at him. Fucking loves it. Oh, wow. This guy said, go fuck yourself, faggot. Misspelled with an I.
And a middle finger emoji.
Why
just when you said that he loves it, you see?
But why does Instagram choose to show me of all comments?
Yeah, why that?
Like, dude, what are you doing, Instagram? By the way, that's so funny when you spell it with an I. That's like 12-year-olds or under exclusively. Why is this guy so angry?
I'm not sure.
What do you think of the outfit?
It's fine.
What do you think of the dangle? He
What
tilted
is
his
that?
head to reveal the dangle.
Oh.
The
The
AirPod.
AirPods.
Well, he said back to work, so everyone's excited, I guess. There you have it. The dude's got fans. Well, he's got like the best media ever. He's like on set with all these famous actors and shit. You know what I mean? I would have more likes if I actually did anything interesting. You know what I mean? Well, this one got 4. Let's see, what is this?
Look at the baby mountain goats.
Oh yeah, he's acting. I mean, come on, that's way cooler than anything I do. So congratulations, Tom Holland. What's your favorite Spider-Man? Everybody. That's a question for everybody.
The one with the... Let me find what it's called, because I'm awful at, like, names.
I think I know Ian's
I know what
answer.
it looks like.
Ian's like that veins popping meme. Go ahead, Ian.
Spider-Man 2, by far.
Was that the one where he fights the octopus guy?
Dr. Octopus, yes.
Yeah. That one was very good. Is that like your favorite movie ever? You're very enthused about it.
It's up there. I think it's so good. I love every moment of that movie.
Is that the one where he kisses her upside down?
No, that's the first
one. Yeah.
Did you
Come
pop?
on, dude.
Did you
That's
pop a Woody when that happened? Because you were
I
a
don't know
young
how
kid.
old I was. When did that movie?
Kirsten Dunst as a redhead.
I did
2000 was
really
good.
like that one.
Hmm?
I did really like that one.
The first two Spider-Man was like, I was like, dude, these
I
movies
think I gotta
rule.
vote for the one with Kirsten Dunst.
And Toby.
Toby.
Toby's a good Spider-Man because he really is nerdy, and I personally think Tom Holland is a little too like handsome nerdy. Toby was like nerdy, which is what Spider-Man's supposed to be. Tom Holland's like, I'm a nerdy guy, but I'm also kind of a supermodel.
Right.
That was with Andrew Garfield too. Was the same type of vibe. The other one. Did you see
Right.
those?
I didn't see those. Yeah, no.
Those are like looked over completely.
Yeah, those don't even exist basically.
How about the new one, the animated?
So the animated
That
one,
was going to be my answer.
so
I thought that
good.
one was crazy
So
good.
good.
the Enter the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible movie, dude. Check that out. But I think the first two Spider-Man with Tobey was great. Now, Ian, I noticed you're not mentioning the third one with Venom.
I still like it. I've got it on DVD.
Do you really like it?
One of the worst movies ever made.
I'm telling you, even as a child, a fan. I mean, my standards were low. I saw the first two. I loved them. The third one was it was unbelievable. I mean,
don't
watching
think I've
him
seen
walk
it.
down the street like all emo and confident as
That's
Venom
one of the best scenes.
is just so
So good.
so terrifying. I wonder if I'm sure I'll get claimed, but I wonder if it's worth watching. I'll dispute
No.
it. I'll dispute it. It's fair use.
All right.
Okay.
Let's-
I was
because it's
thinking
like
not
it's
worth it.
campy, so it's funny. It makes it
No, it's
entertaining.
not. It's just bad, Ian. You're defending the third one?
I have to side with Ian on this. I love that movie.
Thank you, Zach.
No way.
You loved it?
Loved it.
Spider-Man 3, Venom. Let's see what's the
Can we see
rating.
pictures?
Just show the picture of emo Toby. That's enough.
That's what I want to see.
Badass movie.
All right,
You know, Zach, I've come back around.
Here,
split a
here,
horsey
Gila,
sauce.
This is all you have to know. He became Venom,
Oh.
and he started dressing like this.
Oh my
That
god.
scene in the bar is so good.
We should
What?
watch them.
Oh.
There's a scene where he walks down the street and he's like, hey, and he's all confident and like hitting on girls and shit. Look at
Yeah,
this.
it's the bad kind of campy. See, the first Toby Spider-Man was campy, but that was the good kind of campy.
It was great.
Yeah,
It
that was the
so
Is
great-
that the
good.
one where he kisses her upside down?
Yes.
The first one.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's
Come
also
on.
the
it
one
was
with,
so classic.
Good.
with
So
what's his name,
classic.
Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Oh,
he wrestles with
yeah,
him and
yeah.
everything.
Mm.
It's one of the greatest scenes ever.
I actually kind of want to go back and watch those first two.
Yeah.
Can we watch Venom? I feel like we have to watch the Venom scenes. You know what? I resist the urge. Let's move on.
Resist.
Resist.
I don't want to deal with getting
Resist.
Disney on my ass.
No, it'd be Sony.
What'd you send me, Hila? You want me to click this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what do you want? What are you trying to? You're trying to
Just a visual for what we were talking about.
yeah.
That's the scene.
Oh, this one.
No, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Iconic.
So epic.
Stuff talking about movies.
Oh, you could even see her nips. Like I remember, she was in like a
What?
wet top.
Mm-hmm.
You could see her nips a little bit, dude. It was insane. Look what you sent me.
She was.
I
she was gorge
never
in that movie.
noticed her nips. I have no memory of her nips.
Maybe it was an edit because I
They-
don't see her nips in it either.
They got horsey sauce.
I got some horse. I mean, look at that. Spidey got some horsey sauce for her. Horsey load. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Now I'm going down the Durst hole.
Mega doo-doo.
All right, let's get out of this. So Spider-Man, I think they'll reach an announcement. I don't think anyone has to worry. Disney's just good. They're going to have to get their shit together. Because Sony's like, look, I know you need me. So come back when you get your senses together. I own your ass. Disney.
Yeah, I mean, where are they gonna? Who's gonna be the next Spider-Man if they don't get Spider-Man?
Dude, next time
They don't
Sony's
have
gonna
another character like that.
they're done. And they fucked up because they made him the centerpiece of the whole universe. But Spider-Man rules. That's why.
Yeah.
And everyone loves Tom Holland, even though he's too handsome to play
Ian.
Spider-Man. I like him as an actor. He's too handsome to play Spider-Man, though. I hate when they always draft nerds, but they're like secretly like models. It's like, come on, dude, just put an ugly kid in there. Can we just put some ugly kids in there?
They're trying to make money.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's so true. If you put an ugly kid in there, nobody would fucking watch it. Toby wasn't ugly.
He wasn't ugly.
No, but like he was nerdy. He wasn't a supermodel.
Problem with Toby was he was too old, in my opinion.
Wow, ageism, Dan.
Yeah. Well, for Peter Parker.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a high school student.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Tom Holland is age appropriate. Can't you throw someone over with some pimples and a fucking, just a mess? You know what I mean? Like they had the CGI. Who's the guy who plays Captain Marvel?
They're like, we're trying to sell this movie.
Yeah, when the first Spider-Man came out, Tobey Maguire was 27. So it's a little old.
Be like 17.
Yeah.
That's classic. All right. This is me when I'm thinking what's next. Politicians and celebrities get trolled by an obvious fake Instagram post. I don't know how people buy this shit time and time again. And like famous people too. Like imagine thinking that posting this is legally binding. I mean, this is someone like Judd Apatow. Like, bro, you've been in the industry. You know about contracts and legality. Like, how dumb are you to think that posting this image on Instagram is actually legally binding?
So can you
It's embarrassingly stupid.
Can you explain what they posted? And
It's an image. First of all, do you have the first iteration that said Instagram? So I'll give the back.
I think the link right under that is just a full screen of it.
No, the first one was Instagram, and then some. That's why it's all cropped out. Somebody put just.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I guess I didn't see that one.
So if you read this, it
it's
says
even worse.
It says, "Don't forget, tomorrow starts the new," and you see how the W is cut out.
It's like so obvious.
Because somebody just made a
pasted over it.
square and wrote Instagram and dropped it over it. The first person who made it, I think, was doing it as a joke. Maybe even the second person, and they spelled it Instagram.
can we find a? Can you guys look for a picture?
Yeah, I'm looking for
It was just like INSTREGRAM, Instagram. And so this genius, so it says, don't forget tomorrow starts the new Instagram rule where they can use your photos. Don't forget deadline today. It reads like a Indian spammer that went to spam mail. It can be used in court cases and litigation against you. Everything you've ever posted becomes public from today. No punctuation. Even messages that have been deleted or the photos not allowed. It costs nothing for a simple copy and paste. Better safe than sorry. Channel 13 News talked about the change in Instagram. Now, this is my favorite here. Instagrams, and the P in privacy is bolded. And Judd Apatow shared this. Rick Perry, the secretary. What is Rick Perry's job?
Yeah, Secretary of Energy.
Secretary of Energy. He's an official secretary.
A top
What
government
the
official.
fuck? He shared this on Instagram, you guys.
I saw somebody point out the Energy Department is the department of the government that's in charge of the nuclear arsenal.
Yeah.
So the dude who's in charge of all the fucking nukes is like getting
This is how
chain
savvy
lettered.
he is.
Oh, it's- yikes.
Channel 13 News talked about the change in Instagram's private policy. I do not give Instagram. It's pasted in there, and the size is different. And it's bolded for no reason. And it's not even centered. I do not give Instagram or any entities associated with Instagram permission to use my pictures, information, message, or posts both past and future. With this statement, I give notice to Instagram. It is strictly forbidden to disclose, copy, dispute, or take any other action against me based on this profile and or its content. The content of this profile is private and confidential information. The violation of privacy can be punished by law. UCC 1308. Can someone look that statute up?
Yeah, I just did. It's just like the International Criminal Court thing.
Okay. International. Was that going to help you? Note, Instagram is now a public entity. All members must post a note like this. If you prefer, you can copy and paste this version. If you do not publish a statement at least once, it will be tacitly allowing the use of your photos as well as information containing in the profile status updates. Instagram does not have my permission to share photos or messages.
Seems legit.
Mega doo-doo.
I mean, how dumb do you have to be to share this?
I couldn't believe that people were serious. I thought it was like a joke when I saw it.
I mean, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. It's first of all written like, I mean...
It looks so awful. Why would you... just visually...
There's also no explanation. There's no background.
Why is the P bolded? Where is that P?
Right here.
Yeah. Why is that?
But... everyone's like, just in case. All right, dude. Yeah, it's like you didn't agree to all this shit in the terms and service. It's Instagram, bro. Of course they already own your ass, idiot. Fucking hell. Here's a list of notable people that fell for this. You're gonna like this. Rick Perry, Secretary of Energy and former Texas governor. Looks like a monkey here. Monkey brain. Doesn't he? Little ooh, 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 ooh.
Not really.
Judd Apatow. Judd, what the fuck, dude? Usher, not surprised. Usher can share this shit. I don't care. Julia Roberts, she's a mom. She shared it on Facebook 20 times. She sent it to everyone she knows on Facebook. Rob Lowe. It's embarrassing, man.
I'm surprised by all these people. It looks like such an awful Photoshop.
Just proves that, I mean, you know, you don't have to be smart to be famous. Waka Flocka, that doesn't surprise me. He read it and he goes, Waka! That was his response. Flocka! Was there one that went,
jokes
that's all he says. He just, oh, Ela! It's funny. This old lady, Julianne Moore.
Julianne Moore?
Yeah, she's, well, you know. I mean, what can you
I know who she is.
I've seen her face.
Okay.
This dude, T.I. We're getting less.
Basically, all the range of people.
We've got Rita Wilson. I'm not sure I'm familiar with her. And her picture's very small, but go ahead and tell me about her.
Rita Wilson?
Yeah.
She's been in a bunch of stuff. She was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. Was the first thing that comes to mind. She's the love interest in that movie with Steve Carell.
Was this the highest res photo you could find?
No, she's just very small.
So small.
She's very short.
Martha Stewart shared it from prison.
Oh, Zach's telling me that isn't the woman for 40-Year-Old Virgin. I guess I'm
well,
wrong.
I guess you don't know who she is.
I guess
after
not.
shaming me.
Are you sure? Okay.
And of course, Evan
Ian is
Rachel
confirmed.
Wood, who we're all well familiar with her too.
Mega doo-doo.
But I mean, goddamn, but a lot of people got caught.
Yeah.
Now I saw Bert Kreischer share it.
But
Oh,
he's
what?
a comedian.
No, but see, he shared it once, and he said just in case. And
That sounds like he...
And then he tried to play it off like a joke, and he reposted a joke one.
I don't think so. I think he got caught.
I think he got caught. And Bert, I hate to say it, I think he's the kind of guy who will get caught.
I saw it and I was thinking it's probably a parody.
Well, there was
that he
two
posted
iterations. He said just in case. It was his caption. He didn't, and he said, maybe I'm missing a joke,
Yeah.
but I think Bert got. You want to get the details? You want to text him?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at his Twitter.
He deleted it, and then he posted a joke.
Because on Instagram,
If it was a
still
joke,
up.
he wouldn't have deleted it.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
He deleted it and reposted a new one.
On Instagram?
Yeah. You see one on
How
there?
do you know all that?
Because I followed it in live. I was like, oh, Bert. Little Bert will be, how'd you get got? And he shared it on Twitter, too, and everyone was goofing on him.
Because I see one on Instagram that says...
A joke.
It says, heads up, everybody get in front of this. So it's like he's serious.
So that one, they're saying, I saw it on the podcast. Like it's something with him and Tom goofing on the podcast.
Mhm.
But that's not the first one.
Hmm.
He changed the description or reposted it.
Bird.
Okay.
He's got a bird, bird brain. Bert brain. Nah, we love Bert, but I mean, I think he did it for real. I mean, he's free to dispute the facts. Did you know that the T-100 is, the T-100 from Terminator? He's like liquid metal, and he like runs super fast after the car.
That's the T-1000, bro.
Oh, sorry. That's
the
10 times.
I think Arnold is the T-100.
Do you remember this scene?
Mm-hmm.
I was
Kind
scared
of.
the shit out of me. A robot that could run as fast as a car. Clips in with his arm. Well, that shit's real. That shit actually exists, and he owns a restaurant in Albania. Did you watch this clip?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. These Spanish tourists went to this restaurant in Albania. They ordered lunch. It was delayed. They wanted to cancel it and leave the restaurant. The owner started threatening the group with a knife, chased them while they were driving. There's a video I'm going to show you guys in a sec. During the video, there's another car with the restaurant's owner chasing them. So, without further ado, we had to clean it up a little bit because at one point, let's just watch this, dude.
No. Stop.
Oh my
He's on the
God.
hood of their car. They're driving, and he's brute strength punching through their. He's brute strength holding onto the hood in one hand and punching through their windshield with the other. Now he's peeling back the glass with his bare hand. His hand is through the glass, and he's peeling it back with his bare hand. It's unbelievable. And this is all because they wanted to leave the restaurant because the food was taking so long.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to cut it there because it starts to get a little too violent for this podcast.
His hand started to bleed.
Yeah, he starts to bleed all over the
on
windshield.
YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't want to show it.
Go seek it out though, because the whole video is fucking crazy.
It wasn't that. It really wasn't that bad.
It's not
just,
that bad.
There was a little blood, so I was like, I don't want to risk it. But he stays on there for 6 minutes. 6 minutes. I was just watching in disbelief because it makes it look short from this. He was on there for 6 minutes,
never
punching
seen
through it.
I've never seen anyone punch like that. The windshield.
But then he stuck his hand and peeled it out and
Yeah.
shit. And so they stop once to let him off, and he refuses. So they drive off again. And then the second time, after 6 minutes, he gets off and tries to get through the door, and they run. I mean, dude, holy crap. They ask the owner to get off the hood. They stop once, and he refuses to let go. In the end, he lets go, tries to open the door and attack them, but doesn't succeed. The restaurant owner got arrested by the police soon after. Now, there's actually reviews on this guy's restaurant dating back before this video. Obviously, a lot of people came here and swarmed his restaurant when this video went viral. But for example, these two reviews, or at least this one in the bottom, is from 2015.
Wow.
They says, beware, dangerous place, dangerous owner.
Oh my God.
Whoever goes to this place probably will be attacked by the owner. The first time we went at the beach, the owner got physical by punching a couple who dared to sit both at the beach. We're both in the same sunbed. The boy got a broken nose and was bleeding all over. The situation was resolved by the police. The second time, the owner attacked another couple. Why did you go back? They went back?
Oh, wait. Maybe it means there were two incidents in the
At
same
the same
visit?
day? Holy shit. Wow. The second time, the owner attacked another couple, our friends. Even this time, the police arrived in time while the owner was about to pull a gun on them.
What?
All our friends who visited this place had the same appalling experience. Food is very bad, very expensive for what you get. You're paying for a 5-star meal, like paying at a 5-star hotel. He sells the cultured fish for wild fish. For breakfast, I guess he stayed here. It's a hotel as well. For breakfast, 2 eggs, 2 cups milk, jam, and coffee cost 30 euros. Stay clear.
Wow.
That's insane. From 2015, so you know it's real. Now, this one is from...
That one's from
a week ago, so it's possibly fake, but it definitely fits the... well, I mean, considering he just, stayed on someone's hood punching the windshield for 6 minutes, so obviously he's been a little touchy recently, so I think it could be real. A threat to your family's well-being. This place truly made me and my family feel not welcome. Me and my wife, parents, and in-laws, Albanians, walked down the beach pathway and set camp under an umbrella waiting for a server to come and bring a menu, ask for money or whatever, but no. The owner administrator came yelling at us, screamed, kicked my mom. Kicked her out of her beach bed, threw her towel and purse away, spit on me, and hit my brother-in-law with his knee. My wife's side of the family, who were locals, got really scared. I would have normally responded back, but not at my home. Not my home, not my rules. There are wonderful places minutes away. I think that sounds real.
Unbelievable.
Well, and I think the T100 video is just from a couple days ago, and this says a week ago, so this could have been... I mean, this guy's been having a bad week. I don't know.
Well, they shut it down. I went to the restaurant page, and they shut it down. So I think this one just squeaked by as legit.
How do you manage to own a business with this behavior for so long? Because the other one is from 2015.
Well, I was reading a lot of the reviews, and they're all like, this guy's scamming people. He's acting like he's selling, like, ocean-bought fish, but it's all farm-raised because it's on the beach. And apparently he's the cousin of, like, a politician or something. But, I mean, dude, this is one of the craziest things I have ever seen. Have you ever been this angry before?
I don't think so.
How could you?
Yeah, I don't know such...
6 minutes this went on.
Not aware of such levels.
Dude, punching a window and peeling it back with your hand.
Over a meal.
This is the craziest shit ever.
And they're like putting their foot up, trying to keep him out. I mean, I'd like to think I would have slammed on the brakes and sent him rolling, You speed up, slam on the brakes.
Look at the dude in the passenger seat.
I feel like that's like what you would see in a movie, but in reality, I don't know. What do you do?
I would have slammed on the brakes, dude. Because they were cruising for him like a good 3 minutes, and he was just on the windshield. And they're just driving. And they're going pretty fast. And they went really far in the duration of the video. And by the time he got off, they must have been like 3 miles away from where he started, or more. Fucking hell.
Ethan, I need a manspreading camera here. I gotta show people the manspreading.
You got a camera now, so.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Next time I'll surprise you.
Look at this epic dude, man. This guy's a warrior. What productive thing can we give this guy to do? What can we give this guy to do?
Send him back in time to kill the leader of the resistance movement.
Let's send him to the Amazon rainforest to keep people from lighting fires.
There you go.
Dude, I didn't even know that was possible to punch through that and peel it back with your bare hand.
It's not possible.
His hand was so jacked. But he actually punched through the window, and now he's holding on to like the AC vent or something in the car. I mean, it's totally outrageous. This guy would excel at Fear Factor.
I'm going.
Oh my god. Apparently the translation is just them cursing at each other. Not much. Hey dude, you owe me $50.
He kicked that guy's mom.
Yeah, that bitch was sitting on the beach and she shouldn't have been there. Spit on one of them. I feel like if you spit on another person, you should be prepared to be murdered by them.
Spit is such a weird thing to do.
That is an act of hostility, my dude. And finally, we have something special planned. The beach, but yes, of course, always. Now, the Beach Boogie, if you guys don't recall, is a song. I feel like that we're gonna get claimed for this shit. Maybe I shouldn't even bother. These claims are out of control. Vivo. Something tells me this isn't Vivo official. I love when people say that. 3 beat slide Vivo. Awesome. We talked about this on Ethan and Elo.
Yeah.
This epic family. They live in Hawaii, and they make music. It's the son and the daughter on the left and right, and they make music. That's the dad, obviously. And I guess he recruited some girls on the beach to get involved there. This is not a joke. I want you to know that this is not a joke. It's crazy that you can actually recruit your kids into doing this. That's what surprised me every time. Oh yeah, dude, I'm so into this.
The music is just pure chaos. Like there's no beat.
It's all off time.
Yeah, just like the...
Yeah.
Well, the dance he invented was so kick-ass. You know?
Doesn't matter where you are, you can even do it
in your car.
Europe, Asia, Africa too. They know how to really shake it too.
Hell yeah.
Jump up in the crowd and say, let's all dance the night away. More than just one nation.
That's the daughter, that's the son. So it's a pretty epic little jam.
Is that a really happy family or what?
I mean, yes, it is, you know? I mean, let's give the guy credit.
Would you ever make a music video with your dad?
No. That's the thing that surprised me the most about this, but they're super into it. Well, we made fun of this. Sorry.
Do you think Theodore will make a music video with us?
With us, yes. Yeah, of course he would. We made fun of this video on Ethan and Eli years ago.
People like to point out that in one of those videos, I did say that when we have a kid, I'm going to make them dance like one of those videos.
He's a couple years off from there, but
I'm gonna hold my promise, and we will make Theodore dance.
So the gang is back for another hit, back from hiatus. They've disappeared. Wait, this isn't it. They're back. Are you excited, Hila?
Yeah.
Should be. Everyone's grown up a little bit. You know, it's pretty exciting. This just came out. Their last video was... Oh, come on, you're killing me with 3 beat slide Vivo. They disappeared for a year, but that one that we love is 4 years old. So everyone's grown up. The son, the daughter, the dad, they're all here. The whole gang is back. 4 years later. It's the reunion tour. The 3 beach slide reunion tour. Let's go.
Wow. Whoa.
It's pretty like Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, it's like avant-garde.
So there you go. The family's back.
They look older.
How'd I get into this situation?
Yeah.
She must give me something I need.
Yeah.
I find myself being drawn.
This dad is doing
this
it.
Mac DeMarco or what?
Yeah. This is indie rock. The family's still in with it, man. I love it. I have to say the production is slightly better. Oh no. Oh no. She shot me with a love gun. What a powerful image.
Unbelievable.
Shot me with a love gun. She shot me with a love gun.
It's just like beating a dude right there. Weird shot.
What was it?
Which one?
There was somebody down on the ground and he was just like kicking him in the face over and over again.
Oh.
Yeah.
This one. Oh yeah. Yeah, that wasn't explained. That's not a love gun. That's just you kicking a guy in the face.
Crazy edits. Totally crazy.
Oh yeah, he's just beating the hell out of that guy, man.
He's got green gloves. Holy shit! Is that run
yeah,
for the
that was
cube?
Run for the Cube.
Holy shit!
little
So
collab.
I was wondering if this is his new girlfriend that shot him with the love gun, and he's making her participate in his music videos. Oh no. It's not synced at all.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. She shot me with a love gun. 3-beat rock. Rocks. Our fan. Rock too.
Nice. Shout out to the fans.
Oh no. Oh no.
Bang, bang. Wow.
There you have it, folks.
Mega doo-doo.
Well, guys, this is it. Well, yeah, I think this is it. Oh no, this is it.
Wow.
Heads up. Zach, rate this solo.
This is beyond shit.
No, come on. Be honest. That's pretty fire.
Zach, you're so jealous.
Come on, dude. He's shredding.
That speaker stack, dude.
Zach, he's shredding. Don't be a hater.
Nah, he's the next Eddie Van Halen right there.
Dude, come on. You see that? You hit that whammy bar and everything. Love gun. Love gun. He shot me with a love gun.
Mega doo-doo.
Love gun.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Get out.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Mega dee-dee. Mega
Oh my god! I need to get out of the street! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Excuse me, sir! Excuse me, sir!
I'm just playing the song now. All right, guys, this is it.
So bad.
Well, as you can tell by the sound effects, it is that time.
Mega doo-doo.
Unfortunately, all good things do come to an end, but that doesn't mean we won't be here of Tuesday of next week, because this is the H3 Podcast, and you know our motto, we just don't quit. You know what we always say.
Is that our motto?
You know what we say. We just don't quit. And with that, I bid you all an adieu. A wonderful weekend, a blessed weekend with your friends,
it is
your
the
family, your
weekend,
loved ones.
right?
It is Friday today, yes.
Since we started doing Tuesday and Friday, I have not gotten used to it. And it drives me crazy that my brain is still not used to it. What is wrong with me?
Well,
Every Tuesday, I think it's
this
Friday.
is you right now.
And every Friday, I think it's Tuesday.
I started to feel that this week.
We're supposed to be over it by now.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Oh my god!
I love her. Yeah, I'm with you, Hila.
We got real problems.
And for those reasons, I'm
Oh, by the way, the house deal fell through with the realtor wars. Nobody gets commission. Everybody loses.
There was no tuck with the Todd and Tuck.
Yeah, Todd became untucked.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Sorry, Zach. Did you still get your 200, Zach?
No.
You should.
Oh, are you kidding me?
You should.
He didn't pay up yet?
Nah.
No.
Did he, because the deal fell through, he's withholding the commission?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Are you serious? He
A
paid
lead
for
is
the
a lead.
lead. He paid for the lead. If he couldn't close the lead, that's on him.
I
On closing
received,
the lead, you should have got another bonus.
I
but
received no payment.
Bro, you need to take that up with your dad, because he fucked you.
Yeah. He whined and dined and then fucked me.
At least he won it, didn't you? Most people won't even do that.
Well, better it hits me than hits you.
Yeah. That's it, guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Now I want to ask all of our listeners, whenever you see a mobility scooter out on the street, do you guys feel like, hey, it's a scooter? Like, it's part of our niche.
You're
That's
one of
how
us.
I've been feeling.
One of us.
When I see a scooter now on the street, it's like,
Well, when I see a scooter,
Makes my day.
I keep a distance. Those fuckers are dangerous. But we may have the Gatsby next week.
I'm so excited.
So that's something to look forward to.
Did you see? I put a screenshot of the fan email in our show doc. I've got like 170 emails about scooters.
What are they?
In the last week.
What are they saying?
They're like suggestions or videos. It's the typical stuff. But it's just
What kind of...
Anything
Here, I'll
good?
link it
Anything
right now.
interesting?
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of the scooter videos we've watched came
Okay.
from fans.
Got it.
But it's just it's gotten to be a bit much.
Scooter mania.
Can never be too much, Dan.
Well,
That's why Ian's here.
So, also, a little interesting information
This
is
for Dan.
that
Scooter Nation. Lots of scooter emails.
so far,
Under 40.
this office was also our Teddy Fresh office. So we would work from here, even though it's a tiny office. And now we are separating. We're getting a separate office for Teddy Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all connecting because I'm thinking we're going to remove all the furniture and we're going to ride the scoot.
Scooter obstacle.
So
Oh, wow. I didn't think about that.
this is really exciting just for that purpose.
Oh my God!
I have some good ideas for applications for the scooter I'm excited about. I really am. I gotta shit. We gotta wrap this up.
Okay.
Just coming up now. All right. Just that's it, guys. That's all we got.
we'll see you next week, everybody.